What's up everyone? In today's video we're taking an inside look at our FBA roadmap course. You're about to watch a completely free sourcing module from the course, one of many sourcing modules that shows how both me and my partner Warner have been able to make 6 figures profit each in the last 12 months selling on Amazon. If you're interested in taking a look at the full course with over 9 hours of content, several bonuses, private community where we host live calls, and a full money back guarantee, check it out in the link in the description. Let's get right into it. So this is by far the best way to go ahead and source products. It's also the hardest way, which is why I think it's valuable for you to go ahead and actually see over my shoulder on screen share as I go ahead and try to source some of these different items. I found items that have made me 5K profit, 10K profit, specific ASINs through these methods, so well as my partner Warner, who made 100K, over 100K profit in college, also doing a lot of manual sourcing himself. This is sourcing not dependent on software outside of Keepa, not dependent on a group, VAs, anything like that, or you can train VAs to do this. And so I think it's very valuable. You'll be able to go ahead and watch me actually live source some items. So I just started out with a beauty brand that I know is arbitrageable. We're going to look in some of these different items. Make sure you guys check out all the live sourcing ones, because me personally, I have a video on sourcing some different vitamin products as well as a shoe one as well. So just showing some of the different categorical diversity in stuff. So just to start off, I have DS Amazon Quick View installed. As you guys can see, that's completely free. Make sure you guys do that immediately. It'll show the sales rank just as I'm scrolling, as well as sold by Amazon and FBA seller. So this Elf Cosmetics brand, looks like Amazon's on some of these listings, but we're going to check out some of the ones they are not on. So these ones, I don't know, Amazon's on a lot of these. I just picked a beauty brand that I know was arbitrage, but let's check out this listing. All right, so Amazon is not selling this. We can see right up front, so there's 3 other sellers. So this is probably going to be arbitrageable, but we're going to find out. Keep up pretty steady. And all right, so yeah, so these guys are arbitrage sellers. This guy might be wholesaling, but we're going to take a look at this guy and see what he's got going on. And yeah, so the super low sales rank on this product as well. And so we are going to pull this ASIN and put it into our profit calculator. There's a bunch of profit calculators. I prefer Inventory Lab. So we're going to take a look here. We'll lag in a little bit. All right, maybe we're not going to take a look at the profit calculator. What we are going to do is plug in this search into Google and see what comes up. All right, so this is looking like this might be a wholesale product, because we're seeing this is available on a bunch of different sites, but it's definitely outside of our price range of what we could profitably pay here. If we pull this ASIN and plug it in on here, we'll take this search down. All right, it's really not liking us doing that. All right, let's check out this seller here. So these guys have 8 reviews, so they're definitely making money. It's not actually letting me see in their store, so we are not going to look at that. We're going to run back a different product here. All right, let's do equate. Elf Cosmetics. And this is, like I said at the start, this is the hardest way to do it, but in terms of the hardest method, but it's also by far the most money to be made with these methods, because you're the only one to get access to these. It's not a group that's feeding you where there's going to be saturation and stuff like that. These are completely your own independent stuff. All right, here we go. So Amazon's not on a lot of these listings, so we're going to be able to find some profit here. See some with the different sales rank. 200K, that's going to be too high. All right, let's pull this and take a look at the Keepa on this, as well as looking for ASPs above, or sale prices above 10, preferably like 15. This one, 3+ FBA sellers, pack of 2 here. We'd have to get those super cheap. 27, 53 here, pack of 2. All right, and let's do this one as well. All right, so okay, so buy box on this one, 30, 30, it looks like, yeah, 31. Keep up pretty steady at that price, low sales rate. So we are definitely, there's definitely money being made on here, on this product. So let's see what we can do in terms of finding this. All right, so at 31, we'd want to pay like under 18, depending on the fees. We'll take a look in the profit calculator. But 1637 here, this might work. Walmart. All right, let's see what we got here. Assuming this is the same product, which it looks like it is, off at first glance. Believe so. All right, so this is, oh, it looks like it's in store, but we're still gonna pull this ASIN and do the profitability, because at 31, this might make sense. I'm not super familiar with the beauty category. I do a lot of work elsewhere, but we're gonna find out. All right, let's see what we got. We'll get inventory lab to load here. And then sec will move this guy over. Get ready to take a look here. So 1637, we're gonna get that plugged in. All right, so let's pull this ASIN and plug it in on the fee calculator. So there's a bunch of different fee calculators. I just prefer Inventory Lab because it's always what I've used, but there's a bunch of different ones. All right, here we go. So boom, 1637. And all right, so that's a 38% ROI. That's not bad at all for the first item. So you guys, if depending on what you're watching this, go check out this ASIN and see how it's performed and see if you can find it at Walmart, like we just had the opportunity to. Now let's do this one. So 3 2-ounce bottles. Looking a little slower listing. Well, I don't know. The sales rank's still pretty good. Let's see what we can do on this. So we're gonna want to pay sub 15, sub 14 for this. But that ROI was not bad on that first option if you had that in your local store. All right. All right, not looking like we'll be able to find this here. So let's take a look. This guy he's merchant fulfilling and buy boxing. So he could be drop shipping. Wow, all these guys are merchant fulfilled. Let's see if any FBAs on this. I don't know. I wonder, this might be one of the ones where we can't actually search. Maybe they're unable to FBA. But PharmaSelects, if I'm not mistaken, was actually we looked at in one of the other videos for one of the other catalogs. So we'll take a look in here for those of you guys who aren't in the course and haven't seen. Definitely going to be able to pull some profit on here. Should we look at some chocolate? I think we should look at some chocolate. See what we can do. Oh, Amazon's on this. So let's see. I wonder why he's selling this. Okay, so he's FBMing it, but just for the sake of idea, if this is 22 and we want to take out this ref because Amazon's probably going to be on it, like it said. Make sure you're always taking out the ref so you can see the whole listing. Yeah, $8. All right, this isn't going to work. It's a total catfish on that. Let's go back to this guy's store and look at something that is Amazon's not on that we know we'll be able to take a look at. And I mentioned it a few minutes prior. Make sure you guys have DSO Amazon Quick View so you can easily see whether Amazon's on something. We're going to pick something Amazon is not on, like this. Low rank on that, really low rank. And let's see if Amazon's on this because we'll take a look here as well. All right. So 7.8. So we're gonna want to find this for just a few bucks, but just looking at the product type, I think we might be able to. But let's see what we can do.
Alright, off a fresh Google search, it's looking like it's not going to work, or at least not for the time we have. But, so let's X out of that. Let's try this guy. So we're gonna wanna be paying around $5 for this. Okay, and Amazon was on it at one point in the last 3 months, so they're actually relatively active on it a lot. They've been out of stock for a little while. Let's see if we can find this guy profitably. All right, so let's see what we can do. $5 is that? Oh no, that's a different item. We want that red. 15. All right, that's not gonna work. Although some of these like really cheap ones, if we had more time, go look that up. That has potential. This one as well, 42 count, $4.99. Just some of the stuff that would make sense. Yeah, $5 here. That let's actually go ahead and we'll look this up on Amazon. So this is just like all the money's in the digging like this. Like this isn't fun. It's hard to do, but this is where the money is, right? There's obviously other ways to source like you've seen throughout the course, but this is one that's found and made me a ton of money. So we are going to get a sense of what that looks like. So, all right, $5. We want that yellow. $3.99, 24 count. So 24 caplets. All right. So that's absolutely not going to work. So we lose money on that. 48. Yeah, guys must be wholesaling that and buying it for like $1 or something to make money on that. Or it's small and light. All right. Kuwait 1249. I think we can find better. This guy, yes, this guy's 196 listings, so he has a whole bunch of stuff. All right, so 24, and he has 16 in stock, and Amazon's not on it, so there a lot of potential there. And good and fun. Yeah, let's do some dog treats. So once we come to this listing, we want to take out the ref, so it shows the entire listing, not just what the guy whose store we're going through is listed at. And that's what's nice is Amazon makes all this information public, so it makes it a lot easier to source because these guys wouldn't have stuff listed for no reason, right? They're obviously trying to make money. Oh, we need that copied. All right, so we're looking for these 8.6 ounce. All right, for some reason it does not want to copy here. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, all right, this looks promising right away, depending on what this consistently moves for. A little higher, 17. Let's toss this into the profit calculator. Let's give it a second here. So $6.99, and there's a special offer, so that would suggest there's an additional coupon on this. All right, $6.99. Assuming that's the same item, which it looks like it is off of first glance. $6.99. All right, so this is a little larger. So this would end up being profitable. Sometimes Chewy has sales. Made some good money sourcing items from Chewy, specifically Nerf type items. So definitely consider looking into that on Chewy specifically and running some tactical expander, tactical arbitrage searches through there because there's a lot of money to be made on Chewy. And in the live sourcing 2, which I recorded, we actually found a whole bunch of stuff. So definitely go check that out if you want literal examples of profitable items on top of the ones quick one we found earlier and are going to find. So PACA 215, that's not going to work. We would have to be paying like $3 or $4 each. So off a quick search. And you see, I'm obviously zooming through this, but it totally doesn't have to be this quick, especially if you're newer. Definitely go slow through this stuff. An exercise I like doing for newer sellers is just go back on all the stuff you bought recently on Amazon for your personal use and take a look at what that stuff's moving for, dissect the Keepa, and really just get a sense of that. All right, so there's a bunch of sellers on this, so people are making money. And I assume the rank's low based on how many sellers there are, but actually the review count's not super high. All right, and yeah, the rank's super, super low, 5,000. So it's a 2-pack, so we are gonna be wanting to pay like probably $2 on each of these guys. We will see. So this on sale would be good. It's not quite good enough unless these are really, really small. So let's put this into the profit calculator. So 2-pack, and we just saw there on Walmart. So let's see. 14, 3. So you'd make like $1. So it's not quite, or not quite $1. So it's not worth it on that. Let's check out some other sellers on here because I didn't love these drop shipping guys we were looking to all merge the field. Here we go. All right, so this guy has 16 reviews, so he's making money. Definitely 53 results, so he's arbitraging. Let's see what we got here. Priming filter, 333 reviews. We're gonna pull this out of here. See if this buy box is close. Yeah, 34. All right, I have a good feeling about this one. This seems high for this type of item, so if we can find this for like $20 or anything like that. All right, what does this guy look like again? All right, so it was that item. 23 won't work. Closer to 20. Let's see what we got. That for sure won't. All right, so not in this item. That first dude we looked at, or the PharmaSelects guy, that was his name. You guys, I would recommend everyone go look through his store. Obviously, we're going quick, but the prior one, he had a bunch of good stuff in there that I found just randomly when I was looking through another category, vitamins, in the last live sourcing. Let's see what we can do on this one. And he's FBAing stuff, so he's clearly arbitraging. All right, 13. Let's see what we can do on this guy. $8. That looks absurdly cheap. We're gonna look up, switching gears here, we're gonna look at this product. Never heard of this site. We'll just completely search this. Black elderberry. This product might not even be on here. Yeah, this guy must not have made his way. There might be money in creating a listing for this. Let's see, is Amazon on this stuff? Wow, Amazon's on a lot of this stuff. One FBA seller. See if we can get one with 2 FBAs. So yes, these guys, they might be selling on Amazon themselves. So this is not something we're gonna wanna look through. Let's do equate. And it's really important to not just consider the numbers, but also look at the Keepa, because a lot of times, like, stuff can be profitable, and if the Keepa doesn't look good, it's a completely different story, or it can not be profitable. And if you look at the Keepa, you'll learn that you might be able to make an educated decision just based on the long-term performance of that item. All right, so this is a pack of 2 for 20. So we're gonna want to pay like $10 total probably, which it looks like. 25. That wasn't the same item, but this item looks pretty cheap. If anyone wants to look that up. 45. Damn, you could buy that off Amazon and flip it elsewhere. This guy Arbitrage, and he might be drop shipping. Yeah, 1,000 in stock. Wonder where he's buying them from though. All right, looking for something in like the $15 range that we think we could pull out. All right, this looks a little higher. 2-pack of these. Let's see what we can do with this. All right, 396 right here. All right, this might be a winner here. Depending, so 50 plus, 220 count. This was 220, which I couldn't quite see from the thumbnail. All right, 130 counts. That's close. Go look up this item as well. Look up the 130. You got some time on your hands. Let's see what 200, 220. 220 is what we wanted. Bang. Okay, here we go. So this would be 16 combined. So there's going to be some profit here unless these are really big and have high fees, which it doesn't look like. All right, there we go. So that's a lower ROI, but let's see the keep on how these do over time. Yeah, 33 where it had been like the past 2 weeks. That is a good item. So yeah, you guys get the idea. And then going from here, you'll be able to find a bunch of other sellers that also have listings. Look through those. And once again, people aren't doing this. People aren't putting in the time to do this. And if you do, there's a lot of money here, as you've seen. And this is how you really strengthen your Amazon muscles, get better at reading Keepa and all that. Make sure, if you guys haven't already, go check out the FBA roadmap. I promise you won't be disappointed. And let me know any questions. Thanks a lot.